Just a kid from Uptown. Venom Smoke Pod.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the Venom and Smoke Show. This your boy, Mo Young, kicking to you live. Got a great show for you today. But you know me, I don't never come alone. I got my ace from way back in the day. I think he wearing Titans gear today. That badass. Toooo Nasty. What's going on? Oh, shit, I have to take him off of that. Take him off. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Man, how you feeling today? How you feeling today, bro?
Friday, bro. Freaking Friday, ready to get it in, talk this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it.
And just because he's too much to handle, and we need somebody, to balance this out. We're gonna bring in our resident Bucks fan, Mr. X's and O's himself, Mr. Keys to Victory, because he predicted the keys to victory. In our little chat we got for the group. We're gonna bring him in, Mr. Brandon, man. I hope he ain't got Bucks gears on. Yep, we got a Buck shirt on. Gotta take him off. Gotta take him off too. What's going on, Brandon?
What's up?
Man, how you feeling today, man?
No, I feel wonderful.
Ready for the show today?
Of course.
Let's jump right into it. And first topic is going to be the draft lottery. As you can see, I came here ready. And all Pistons gear. See, I put my gear together a day or two before I do a show. And that's before I knew Adam Silver was gonna hit me with the banana in the tailpipe and give my team 7. I came here with the hat, the jersey, the socks. I even got the slippers. You know what I'm saying? I came here ready something, thinking we gonna get a top 5 pick. We get 7. But for people who don't know the order, I'm just gonna give y'all the top 5. Minnesota 1, Golden State 2. I know Nasty happy about that. Charlotte 3, Chicago 4, and fucking Cleveland gets 5. Now this is where I'm pissed off at. Let me get this little rant out the way. How the hell Cleveland keep getting all these top 5 picks? They suck every year, and they get 5. They get 5 ones. They get a 1, and almost seems like every year they're in the top 5. My team suck. Like we suck the right way because we got injuries. That's why we suck. And we couldn't even get the top 5. They give us 7. Ain't nobody in the 7. Nobody gonna be there at 7. Nobody we need. What y'all thought on this well, before I won't get y'all input before I talk about how this lottery needs to go. It don't matter where one of y'all go. What y'all thoughts on the lottery?
We can let the Warriors fan go.
Go ahead. Warriors fan, you should be happy because y'all stole number 2.
The rich just got richer, because 9 times out of 10, Wiseman to fall us. But as a Pistons fan, bro, you need to be making that call right now, making us a hell of an offer. Even though y'all ain't got nothing we want, y'all need to be negotiating y'all
ass. Take that room.
But hey, bro, we got the one thing the team missing. We get a healthy Stephen Clay back. Then we get the number 2 pick. Oh man, you can go ahead and wrap next season up, bro.
I'm not even mad at y'all getting number 2 because y'all suck this year. I'm mad that Minnesota get number 1. What the? How?
Hey, bro, y'all
How?
gotta learn to tank right, bro. Y'all didn't tank right.
Man,
Towns missed about
you got to
Towns
tank.
missed
You
about
got
half
to
the
tank this
season.
third game. That's the second time that didn't happen, man. Last year they gifted the Pelicans the number 1 pick. They gifted Minnesota because they're talking about moving the team. It's always something. This damn lottery needs to go. We need to go by record. This lottery is horrible. I'm just saying we tank perfectly because everybody gets hurt. That's the perfect way to tank. And all we need is LaMelo Ball to bring fans back to the arena in Detroit. And we can't even do that right. And then we got our general manager up there talking about, number 7 is good. It's in the Bible, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody there past 5. This draft is weak. This draft is fucking weak. I'm sorry. I've been stewing on this shit all day. Ain't no way. Hey, look, LaMelo gonna go 3 to Charlotte, and he don't need to go to Michael Jordan. The hell. The hell. His daddy said Michael Jordan, he could beat Michael Jordan today. So I need to make a call to LaVar and say, LaVar, bring your son to Detroit, bro. Hey, make some calls, LaVar. Start saying some stuff. We need to get LaMelo caught with some coke or something so he can drop a couple slots. We need to do something. This is not right. I'm just saying. First, like I said before, we passed up on Melo and them, or the real Melo. We passed up on D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and all them. The draft is not kind to my Pistons. I'm pissed off. I thought we actually were going to get a good player. I was hoping we got Obi Toppin, but that ain't gonna happen.
On the bright side, y'all had Spencer Dinwiddie and Chris Middleton,
and we let him go. Stan fucking Van Gundy. Don't get me started on Stan Van Gundy. Fuck Stan Van Gundy. That's why your Bucks are winning because of our mistake, and the damn Nets got Richard with Spencer Dinwiddie. I know the dude got a stupid name, but the dude can ball. What the fuck?
Hey, bro, y'all
This is bullshit.
Once y'all had to break up in the 80s, y'all forgot what it was to build a basketball team. And then y'all got lucky when y'all got Rip and Ben and all them boys. And then y'all went back to what y'all lost, bro. It's all right, man. It's always gonna be next year, and then the year after that, and then the year after that. Hopefully, in the next 20 years, y'all be a good team again, bro. But y'all don't even know how to think right no more. At this point, this shit is hilarious.
Son, we passed up on Spider Mitchell and Devin Booker for fucking Stanley Johnson and Luke fucking Kennard. You gonna tell me we passed up on Nimpy. We passed up on Spider Mitchell who dropped 57. We passed on Devin Booker who got some sloppy topping from a girl who got him going crazy in the bubble. Devin Booker. We passed up on Devin Booker.
Hey, Donnie was trying to drop a point for each spot that Ryan Tannehill came in at the top 100.
See, I liked it better when they were losing. I ain't had to deal with this for both of y'all. I only had to deal with one of y'all. See, the Bucks done won. Now I got to
That was a good one. That was a good one, man. I can't stand this. This lottery. I'm tired of it, man. Because every year,
I guess what y'all need to do is just say, "Hey, yeah, we're thinking about moving to Seattle," and then you get the number 1 pick next year.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh man, look, somebody called Eminem up. We do a rap battle or something. I don't know what we could do. This Adam Silver or something. I don't know. We're in trouble in the Motor City. We got 7, but at least we not the Knicks. We got the 8. They suck worse than us, and the Knicks keep on nicking.
Hey, bro, they don't want the Knicks to be great at this point, bro. I think they enjoying watching the Knicks lose. Because they don't get them people no breaks nowhere.
The Knicks just gonna draft another power forward anyways.
Don't you understand? Last year, understand. Last year they had a chance to get Zion Williamson and John Morant, and they gave him the third pick. That's what's up.
They don't want the people to be great, man.
And they had worse luck than us because they could have got KD and Kyrie. They both say those. All the big free agents, no free agents coming to Detroit. We know this. But New York, the Knicks will never be great again, man. I'm sorry.
You know what? I thought the same thing about the Lakers. I thought the same thing about them, and it just takes that one big fish to come out there.
Well, I never thought that about the Lakers. The Lakers gonna always be great. They're gonna find a way to be great.
Nah, them boys. They just won their first playoff game since 2012 last night. Like,
I'm just saying, it's always gonna be a star that go to LA. Always a star.
But they were struggling with that. They were struggling with that. Nobody wanted to come over there and play with Kobe when he was at the end of his road. And then after he was gone, they definitely didn't want to go there. They ended up giving away all their young pieces. I mean, I really don't know what made LeBron want to go out there other than, I guess, wanting to be in the bigger market for his Space Jam. But
yeah, it's opportunities outside of basketball out there. So that's a market.
Well, LeBron, for family reasons, man, he wanted. At the end of the day, LeBron's vision is clear. He just want to play 1 year with his son before he retires. So, what better way to do it than go to LA and just go ahead and live in the nice weather, make your movies and all this other shit. But that was more business for LeBron. But at the end of the day, I'm glad you mentioned they finally won the game because it wasn't because of nothing he did, because he ain't show up at all. Shout out to
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that a little later. But on another note, since he's wearing the Bucks jersey, and I'm enough for this damn lottery before I blow my head, I gotta take another sip of Crown on this. Your Bucks, I guess they listened to your pep talk, and I looked at you must have sent it out the boo nose or whatever, but they came back. Bucks, they bounced back. Look at them bounce back.
Hey, so, I told you to wait till Friday show. I already knew it was gonna happen. Honestly, I feel like it was a major step up from the other day. However, I would say we're still at maybe 75% of what we could be. Middleton was god awful. He had 2 points in 30 minutes played, and that's just not acceptable from him, especially being an all-star player. Brook Lopez was great in the first half, and then in the second half, he just completely stopped covering Vooch, whatever you want to call him. He stopped covering him in the second half, and they made that little run. Had me nervous. But Giannis did his thing. He was about to knock out the ref at the end of the game on a bad call. He had to get put on the bench. But I mean, it was nice to see. It was nice to see our bench come in. Pat Connaughton came in with 15 points and 10 boards off the bench. That was great, and we really needed that. So overall, I'm satisfied because we won. But at the same time, like, I know we can get a lot better, especially once Middleton finally shows up. He might just be waiting until we play Boston, if we play Boston. But, yeah.
I'm just saying, trade him back to us. We'll take him. We'll take him.
Now they got nothing we want.
Your thought, Nasty, on the Bucks bouncing back on the lowly Magic.
That was to be expected, man. Like I said, that first game was that reality check they needed. Like I said, they haven't looked good since they've been in the bubble. Yeah, they won that game, but they still haven't looked like the team that they were in the regular season yet. So hopefully, they got that win under their belt. Chris Middleton wake up from whatever the fuck's nightmare dream he in right now and start playing ball again. And man, I really want to see Bucks against the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. I want to see the best two teams duke it out. So they got to step up, handle business, so they can get ready for Miami. Because Miami looking like they coming from blood next round. So hopefully we get together and we get a good series.
For sure.
Yeah, they're gonna have a tough task with the Heat though if they get through this next round. And if we keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Come get me a towel. Y'all didn't know.
That made my day.
Y'all didn't know my girl. She put up a post that said she would egg me if she get like 10 likes, like 80 something comments, and you're truly too nasty. Then he helped out with this, so that's why I'm all egged.
Oh, I gladly did my part. I gave her all 80 comments just for the hood.
Man, come on, get the trash bag, man.
Just to make sure this happened to you. So shout out to the first lady of Venom and Smoke. You just made my day. You don't even know it. You made my day.
Damn, bro, right in the middle of my thing. Damn. She missed me and got my thighs. She missed my head, thank God.
Oh man, shit, bro. I'm glad she hit that ball head, boy. That made my day, boy.
Yeah, my day keep getting worse.
You number
First,
7.
my Pistons get 7, now I get egged on my own show.
Damn.
Oh man, boy, I hope I'm
Look, they play too much in here, but like I said, I really just got egged on my own show. You never know what goes on here on the Venom Smoke show. Can't believe I got egged. I was trying to dodge it. I saw it the last minute. But back to this bouncing back stuff. You happy? You happy too, Nancy? You happy?
Hey, bro.
Can I put you?
You see, I ain't
I'm gonna let you say how happy you are. Wait, go ahead. Tell us how happy.
Hey, bro, I really feel like I just won the lottery, man. You don't know how much I've been waiting to see something happen to him like this. And for the first lady to make that post yesterday, and everybody that came out helped, everybody that liked and shared and commented, even after, I appreciate each and every last one of you. This is my Oscar winning moment right here. My guy, he didn't know what was about to happen to him. He didn't know when it was going to happen, but he knew it was coming. And the first lady showed up and got his ass. So, hey, bro, look, Queen, I salute you. You just made my day, man. I'm going to go to sleep with a big-ass smile on my face. Oh, man, I'm so happy. Man, I ain't going to stop smiling the rest of this show. Even when I do my rant, I'm going to smile through my rant. Because my guy she made my day. I ain't never wanted somebody to get hit with some eggs more than I wanted him to get hit with it. Especially since he got that bald head. Oh, man, that bald head going to be nice. I know that one of them eggs cooking on that bald head on top of that, too. He don't want her to see that.
Coming.
He was already heated talking
Payback is coming. Be on the lookout for a video. I'm gonna egg her in her sleep. It is coming. So, man, back to your Bucks, man. I ain't gonna take away from your shine, but my old lady, big head stuff, on hijack the podcast. But man, I was about to say, I forgot what I was about to say, man. But I'm gonna say this: the Bucks, they handle business. They got to handle business. What, they play tonight or they play tomorrow? Play tomorrow, right? They got to handle business tomorrow. So you don't want the magic to linger around, and then that in itself will be bad if y'all go more than 5 with this team here. Because y'all need to rest up for those Heat.
The Heatles.
He just laughing, bro. That shit ain't funny.
Man, that made my day, bro. I'm too tickled at this, but that really made my day, bro.
So now we should have done this at the end of the show, bro. Disrupting the flow. Shit, I got eggs. Yes. Mo Young got eggs. Yes. She did it.
Oh, man. See, bro, it was just perfect timing, man. Because you waited to after you got heated so one of them eggs can cook on that bald head, bro. It just made my day, bro. I'm so happy right now, bro. I can run a mile. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a big ass cake to celebrate. Like
Yeah, there you go, bro. Look for you, I'ma. Look, here you go. There you go, bro. This is bullshit. This is what happened with the. This is what happened to you. That's how you do your king, huh?
Oh man, you got to my eyes. I'm so happy, bro.
Well, see what happened? We talking about the damn Bucks. I get eggs.
So you saying the Brandon fault? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm blaming Brandon.
Fear the deer.
Well, let's go on to yeah, I know that didn't happen last night, but 2 days ago, the Mavs shot Clip City. Can the Clippers bounce back tonight? What you think about that?
I think the Mavs are going to upset them. I think the Mavs are going to win this series.
What you think, Toooo Nasty?
That's a hot take, man. Here's the thing I noticed about this series, man. First of all, shout out to the young Mavericks. They showing up, they playing ball, but the problem the Clippers are having is offensively, there's no game plan outside of everybody taking turns going 1-on-1. They're not scheming or running plays or anything to get any easy offense, which is making the game harder for them. So this game, they need to sit down and come up with a real offensive strategy versus isolating Kawhi, isolating Lou Williams, isolating Paul George. They need to get a real offensive flow going because even when they won game one, a lot of those buckets were hard shots just made over great defense. They wasn't scheming to get these guys in position to take easy shots, get them in the flow of the game. And I'm going to credit the Mavs defense, but I'm also going to take it against Doc Rivers because he's not running no offense for those guys to be successful. So this game is going to be very telling. If the Clippers and the Mavericks lose at halftime, the Mavericks just might take this series. Because at the end of the day, if they can't get any easy buckets to get those guys in the rhythm, the Mavs play good, solid defense. Nobody goes out their way to do anything spectacular. Everybody just plays their role, and that's what makes it tough for them to score on, and then they have to let the match. So if the Clippers cannot find a way to get easy buckets set up on offense, Dallas just might shock them. I can't wait to see tonight.
I think the Mavs will at least push this to 7. They cannot stop them from getting inside the paint. They cannot stop them from getting inside in the paint. I don't know what's going on with Paul George. Kawhi looked like a fraction of himself. I don't know what's going on, but they cannot stop them in the paint. And they killing them from there, and they making Seth Curry look like he's Steph. So if that keeps happening, then they're in trouble because the Clippers can't keep turning on with a team that set a record for the amount of points they can score. This team can score. They can't defend that well, but they can score. And you counting on like Skip Bayless keeps saying he counting on Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly should not matter in this series. He should not. And they had Pat Beverly in game 1, and Luka lit him up for 42. They should have won that game. They didn't cheat and took Porzingis out the game. The Mavericks should be up 2-0 right now. This should be a 2-0 series. So right now, to me, the Mavs are the favorite in this series to me because they look like the better team. They do. They look like the better team. And you can't argue that. It's like the Mavs have their number. It's like they can't stop Luka. And once Luka go off, or if you try to stop Luka, the other ones can shoot. So y'all thoughts on that?
I 100% agree with that. We played them right before the playoffs started, and they took it right to the end with us. And Luka had a nasty triple-double on us, like 19 assists and like 13 boards or something. So I already knew what they were capable of, and they're just executing perfectly. But I try to tell a lot of people they were like, well, if you guys do make it to the finals and you play the Clippers, they're going to be a problem. And I'm like, their interior is weak. Just like they can't stop Porzingis in the paint. What you think they're going to do with Giannis? Like
nothing.
There's nothing that they were going to do other than Porzingis obviously has a more reliable 3-point shot, so it makes him maybe a little bit more of a threat for them. But I mean, everything you said was spot on. Like they got shooters all around. Luka's top 3 passer in the league. Like I don't know. I don't see any way they lose this series, unless Paul George shows up. But Pandemic P is not balling.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This whole playoff P shit pisses me off because he never shows up in the playoff. He's regular season P.
He
You need
hasn't
to
showed
go ahead
up
on and say he's regular season P.
He
Because when the
hasn't showed up
playoffs
since he was on the Pacers.
I said when the playoff starts, he's short circuited. So he's not playoff P. Just retire that. Retire that name because.
And I do want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
This man had the nerve after what he put up 7 points in that game or something. He had a weak stat line. This man had the nerve to go to the press conference and have his shoulder iced that he had surgery on last year. Like this man, he's trying to get. I don't know if he's trying to use that as an excuse already. Like Damian Lillard came out there, fractured his finger, and immediately was like, "I'm playing next game." This man Paul George had a whole ice pack on his arm. I'm like,
coach, my shoulder. That's why I missed so many shots. My shoulder hurt, coach.
Like, I ain't trying to hear that.
They look built different, man. They ain't built different, bro. But and that's part of the problem, man, because Paul George is not doing a good job covering Luka, which is why they need Pat Bev. Because as much as I don't like him, Pat Bev plays good defense. They don't need his offense, but he plays good defense. I think
Luka let him up with 42 with Pat Bev on him, though, bro. He actually had left this time in game 1.
Yeah, he was in foul trouble most of that game, though. Pat Bev wasn't in the game like that. And then, like, even game 1, I didn't like their matchup because they had Kawhi Leonard guarding Porzingis. Like, Kawhi is good, but that's not what the fuck he's built to play defense against. You know what I mean? So
who gonna check Porzingis on the team?
Montrezl Harrell got to step up. Whoever else they got to want to big man, they got to step up.
Harrell's not a defender. They don't have a defensive big man unless they bring in Jakeem Noah.
They signed him. They better use him.
Shit, Jakeem Noah ain't been shit since the Bulls.
His 10-game contract might be up though.
Yeah, but that's another problem. Anybody you bring in to play defense, a lot of those guys offensively gonna be a liability.
Yep.
So
I'm just saying like Porzingis is the one that presents them the problem. And if they can't handle a tall, he's somewhat athletic, they're big. Like you said, if they make it to the finals and play Giannis might drop 70 on the people.
The time we did play them this year, we beat them by like 40. So
it's like they got to get that shirt up because Porzingis is not a strong post presence. Put it this way: if you think of post players and it's gonna kill you on the inside, you do not think of Porzingis. That's not the first name that comes to you.
No.
Every time he killing you in the paint, you got a bigger problem you need to deal with.
That means y'all
That's not where he want to be.
So,
but it's not even just him. They got Maxi Kleber over in the corner. They got Tim Hardaway's doing his things. Like you said, Seth Curry out there. Like it's just like a bunch of random dudes out there. Like, man, you can shoot.
Well, see, that's the thing though. It's like
they
can't keep Luka out the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Luka is penetrating and just creating so much instant offense. And as much as people want to say about Seth Curry, he may not be shit, but that motherfucker can shoot. If you leave him open, he gonna knock your fucking face off.
Well, he's from the Curry family, bro.
Yeah, that's just genetic. You know what I mean?
He honestly shoots a better percentage than Steph. Obviously, he's not taking 800 a year.
Yeah,
but
shit, that show you he's consistent.
Yeah.
So hell yeah.
Like I said, the Pelicans were stupid for letting him go. They needed a shooter. Like I said, that was stupid when the Pelicans had him on the practice squad and dude lit up summer league. You let him go, and now you go to Dallas, who already have shooters. man, that's just riches. And so Dallas, you like make it past this. Man, Dallas might be the dark horse if Dallas can make it past the Clippers. I don't see anybody else stopping them. Don't give me Houston because Houston not big. They playing the Thunder who overachieved to get into the playoffs. So all these Rockets people thinking it's gonna happen. That's why I'm not even really talking about them because that series really don't matter because they playing an overmatched team. Chris Paul, what he did in the regular season, that was good. But a 7-game series, the Thunder can't hang with the Rockets because of the shooting. Name somebody on the Thunder that really can shoot besides Gallinari.
Hey, bro,
That's
you know
it.
that's the reason we haven't talked about that series one time yet, right? Nobody cares.
Yeah, it's one time. We haven't really talked about this series.
Nobody.
and Westbrook been out the first 2 games, and like it's still not making a difference for OKC.
Yeah. Nobody cares about this series, man.
Yes, I don't even want to.
I do think that Houston can be a threat. It's gonna be tough if they play the Lakers, but I don't know. It's something about them. They're playing really gritty, and if they can get a healthy Westbrook back, I don't know. They might be able to take the
They play the Lakers and Anthony Davis don't have 50 points. He need to get out the league. If he don't have 50 points,
the thing is, one of the players in the league that I hate playing against is PJ Tucker, because when Giannis was first starting to like come up, the year he won Most Improved Player, and he was in Toronto, and we would play them, and PJ Tucker, like, you can't move that man. That man built like Maurice Jones-Drew, like he's just immovable, like,
but see,
that's strong as hell for no reason. And
difference between guarding Giannis versus guarding your AD, because Giannis' biggest weakness in this game was his jump shot. AD don't have that hole, so he don't have to move Tucker. He can shoot over the top of him. He's too damn small. That's gonna be a terrible matchup for Houston. And he wasn't lying. AD should average 50 in that series.
And LeBron should average 40. They should just go inside. Old school basketball. Don't even worry about shooting threes. Because the tallest person on the team is what, 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, you gotta kill him.
LeBron can play center. LeBron can play center, and I'm just saying,
the thing is that they don't have enough guards for him to do that.
If they get playoff Rondo back, they might.
Whatever they do, they need to stop letting Caruso touch the court because he's straight garbage. I can't stand that motherfucker. He is so trash. He be on the court. He just look like an eggplant out there. Like, I can't stand him.
Man, that's a perfect segue into the next topic. The Lake Show puts Dame Dollar and his crew back in their place. Series tied 1-1. Tell them how you really feel about Caruso.
I'll just say this: Pat Connaughton is way better, and he proved that yesterday. I'll take my white boy off the bench over theirs.
It's a lot of white on white hate right there.
I can't stand Caruso. He's not good at anything. I feel like people hype him up like how they do Scalabrini when they call him the GOAT. That's how I feel about Caruso. Like, he's just so garbage that people like want to make him into this myth. Like, he's awful.
Hey, I can't let you talk about the white mama like that, man.
Man, listen, they only talk about Caruso because he can dunk. That's it. The man look like he's about 55 by the head. He just need to let it go like I did, bro. Just let it go. No, LeBron, look, that whole team, just let it go, bro. LeBron, let it go. Join the ball head club, bro. Let it go. I start thinning a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Shave it off, bro. I'm not about to end up like LeBron or Caruso, bro. Then they try to put a headband over the shit, bro. That's the shit that pisses me off about Caruso. He look like, you know, when you drop a lollipop on the floor and they got like lint, they go all over. That's how his fucking head looks, man. I'm just saying, man. And this cat, they
looks
try
like
to
a
make
dirty
this cat
tennis
look
ball.
like he Jordan. I'm like, he trash. He can put JR in for all that. He fucking trash. Caruso is trash. I'm not saying that because he's a white guy playing basketball. They got some good white guys who play basketball. Look at the Dallas Mavericks. That's the perfect example.
Pat Connaughton.
Caruso is a D leaguer. So he is a D leaguer. I'm sorry, G leaguer.
Yeah,
He need to be playing at the Y. He a star at the Y, at the YMCA. He need to be in the YMCA league.
I don't think he was shining at certain YMCA because I'd have been in some Ys where they got some ballers, and he don't look like he's there. You know what I mean? But you know, to get on the series though, I mean, I was impressed with Anthony Davis' performance. He finally stepped up and wanted to be the man despite who was on the court with him. But Portland had a terrible shooting night. Like they couldn't throw it in the ocean last night. I honestly think Portland gonna bounce back for Game 3, and it's gonna be a way more competitive game though. Even with Lillard with the finger injury, I don't think that's gonna matter because Dame got
Not
that.
on the shooting man.
But some people just got that, you know, that ticking brain where none of that shit matters.
That Mamba mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
It's not on the shooting hand anyway, so it ain't gonna affect nothing.
You know, when the game is on, it's just game time. I deal with that shit when the game over. Like Lillard got that.
Yeah.
I think he gonna step up. I think the team gonna show up and show out. I think Game 3 is gonna be way more competitive than people think. They let this bad night for the Trailblazers go to their head. I don't think it's gonna be that easy going forward in the series because Portland has all the pieces. They just gotta put the ball. Yeah, they just didn't shoot the ball, and then to let the Dwight Howard handle you on the inside, Nurkic got to do better next game because Lakers was getting way too many rebounds inside, and that's all on him. You know what I mean? So
I think we need to put Whiteside. When Dwight Howard come in the game, put Whiteside in there. At least he'll fight with him.
yeah, but that's the thing though.
Whiteside is lazy.
Both of them. Like Whiteside was in there just getting moved around. Looked like he didn't want to be on the court. Nurkic was in there. He was trying to fight, but he was just getting moved around, wasn't getting the rebounds. Like they got to play bigger next game on the inside because the Lakers really didn't. Outside of Anthony Davis, nobody really played an amazing game. They did just enough to get by Portland looking so bad, it made them look that much better. So I think
KCP finally had a good game. I can't stand him either.
Man, that's trash. That's another one we picked. That's another one we picked over somebody that was good. Fucking trash. KCP is fucking gold. I'm not about to give him credit for that shit. He gonna go over in the next game. And he give you one game. That's if he give you that one game when you be like, yeah, I can play KCP. He worth the money. KCP trash. Him and Caruso on the same level. They trash.
You use it all already though.
Fucking trash. They fucking trash. I don't care. Lakers fans come at me. Caruso and KCP is fucking trash.
Oh yeah, he was a Piston, huh?
Yeah, he was a Piston.
Oh, that's why you told that. That makes sense.
That's who we passed Kimball. I think we passed Kimball Walker up for him. I think. One of them things we passed up on Kimball for him. I think it was either KCP or Brandon Knight. It was one of them we passed up on Kimball Walker for, but they both was trash. Trust me, I had to live through the KCP years. He trash. He is fucking trash.
The crazy thing about that is the Brandon Knight ended up being the reason we got Middleton from y'all.
Ain't this a bitch?
I'm glad you mentioned Brandon Knight. Wasn't Brandon Knight on the end of the greatest alley-oop of all time?
Yes, that's the only reason why people know Brandon Knight.
He was on the wrong end of it. Yes.
Yeah. You know, Jason Terry tried to take it. He tried to take it. But
Tim Hardaway tried to take it a few years
back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of drama rants because if he'd have made that one on Kevin Love, that'd have been the greatest one I ever seen with John Morant dunked on Kevin Love. That would have been the best one I ever seen.
That would look like some 2K dunk.
He launched. I'm like, damn.
That got funny, man. I like that, bro. Give him a couple of years with that team. I think Memphis is gonna make some noise in the future.
But back to KCP garbage ass. He garbage. I'm not gonna let him off the hook. If people will say, "Oh, look, here come the Lakers fans." Oh, KCP. That sounds like PCP, man. You do a better chance taking PCP than KCP leading you to a championship. And I'm just being real. You doing better getting wet. You better get shermed up than KCP winning the championship for you. If you count on KCP, you better stop.
Oh man, bro, you gotta stop being so hard on KCP, bro. You gotta blame management
He's
for that.
fucking trash.
You gotta blame management for that.
I think something going on with Brandon. Wait till he comes back. But his thing went off. But he fucking trash. Listen, Nasty. I'm being real because look, you know Titans players because you watch Titans games, right?
True.
I know Pistons players because I watched plenty of Pistons games, and KCP is fucking trash. He is garbage can juice. And Lakers fans are getting all their hopes up. I like seeing Lakers fans get their hopes up. Oh my God. With KCP, he finally hit three. Danny Green. Oh my God. They're getting all happy and they just going to crash back down to earth when KCP go 0 for 10 for 3-point next game.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy, bro? I never understood the hype about him even back when he was coming out of college because I wasn't thoroughly impressed then. He just looked like an average ball player. It looked like in the good system he'll be okay. I never understood what they saw in him to make him think he was supposed to be this big star anyway.
Man, listen. These Lakers fans are funny. They are hilarious. Because they're trying to hold on to little hope they have. They got the tiniest little hope. You know, and it's like they see this 8 seed who really not an 8 seed. It's really like a 3 seed masking as an 8 seed. Because everybody was hurt during the regular season. And you know, they scared. Like see Shannon Sharp a little scared. They scared. So they're trying to put their hopes into KCP, Danny Green. Well, them two don't need to be touching the floor right now. I'm sorry. Danny Green had one good series. Well, no, he had one good year with the Spurs I've seen. I know him from UNC. He inconsistent as hell.
Hey, bro, but the thing about Danny Green, a lot of people don't realize is he only plays well when he plays with Kawhi. Other than that, he ends up just about it on the floor. When he was with San Antonio playing as Kawhi, he was at his best. When he went to Toronto with Kawhi, he was hitting threes. He was doing everything he's supposed to do. That's the only time he's ever been a relevant player, and that's even coming from the UNC days. I can tell you for a fact, Danny Green is not what they hype him up. But my biggest thing is that I'm taking from all this, they looking for an excuse not to blame LeBron if they fail to win a championship again. Because it's never about his play. It's always about what the supporting cast around him is doing. You know what
Let's talk about his play last night.
But it wasn't.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say.
Let's talk about his play last night. Let's talk about it. 10 points.
10 points ain't credit.
Oh, but you know what the narrative is gonna be is that they didn't need him. They was doing fine without him. See, that's my biggest problem with LeBron fans. Y'all want to give him credit for the wins, but y'all don't want to give him the same credit when they lose because of him. At the end of the day, this team is going to go as far as Anthony Davis carries. Because LeBron James is beyond the shell of himself at this point, and he still have no go-to moves 17 years into the league.
All he got is that spin move. That's it. The spin move in the lane, layup.
How often do you see him do that?
Well, not no more. He did it the last game. It was sweet.
Nobody. It didn't matter who they put on him. He could not get by. He couldn't get by him. He couldn't make a move to get to the rim. Nothing. And then don't talk about that.
LeBron lost the step.
Bro, well, I ain't gonna say overrated, bro, but he's hurting the team more than anybody right now. Even in game 1, he was too passive. When they gonna hold him accountable, make him step his game.
I ain't gonna lie though. At the end of the day, it's still LeBron. Like you can never count him out. I 100% think he'll figure things out in the bubble. especially they make it to the second round when everybody starts getting their families back and everything. Things gonna feel a little more normal for the guys. People gonna start playing better. He gonna figure it out.
I'm just saying, LeBron 10 points, and nobody's talking about the 10 points. That's not superstar numbers. J.R. Smith outscored LeBron James last night. Nobody's talking about that.
Just
Mr. Him himself.
Somebody scored more points than LeBron in the playoffs ever in his career. And when I heard
But
that,
nobody
was like, damn, consider the people he played with. That's a crazy ass stat.
10 points.
Wade and Kyrie.
He went J.J. Barrell. He act like J.J. Barrell was on him or something. 10 points.
Hey,
I ain't seen stats that bad since J.J. Barrell was on.
I'm gonna call the ride with LeBron fans bringing up J.J. Barrell now.
Man, look, fuck Brian fans. I'm gonna say it like being real. They get on my damn nerves. I hate Jordan, but I can't put LeBron in that GOAT talk. I cannot put him in that GOAT talk. It's Jordan and Kobe for me in that GOAT talk. Whoa. I can't put LeBron in that GOAT talk.
We're gonna have to make that a segment for another day.
I'm just saying we're gonna say it like this: 10 points in the playoff game. Whenever is that GOAT number?
So hold on, I think Brandon wanted to say something about this. So you think LeBron belongs in the GOAT conversation?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. He's top 3 hands down, and that third one is not Kobe.
Top 3.
Top 3 in what?
3
all time.
In what?
This is why I said this needs to be another segment for another day.
No. We got time. We got time.
It's gonna be a long conversation.
We only got one other segment.
I don't have Kobe in my top 10.
Oh no,
I don't have Kobe in my top 10.
You have Kobe in your top 10.
This is gonna be another segment because I need to hear this.
Kobe not in your top 10?
Nope.
Oh man, let me make this. You said Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yeah, that's
not my top 10.
Me and Brandon
I got Kobe at 12.
12.
I gotta see it.
Man, I had more faith in him. Hey. 12.
That's right. I mean, I can give you my list if you want.
Give me your list.
All right. So we ain't gonna do order because it gets a little jumbled in the middle there. But I got my top 3: Jordan, LeBron, and Kareem. And you got Magic, Bird. You got Olajuwon, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, and then Oscar Robertson. And then
Oscar Robertson over Kobe Bryant.
Mr. Triple Double, Mr. Triple Double himself. Hey,
but
everybody that was hyping up Westbrook a few years back for that triple double, Oscar did that first.
And I agree with that, but you just all right. Hold on, you just blew my mind with this one. I don't want to go too far with this.
That's why I said. Look, yes, absolutely.
No, you can't put Tim over Kobe. That's not plausible.
Tim is the greatest power forward of all time. He's not the greatest shooting guard of all time.
Listen. Kobe is a Jordan clone, probably better than Jordan was. So Kobe's not in the top 10, and him and Jordan got the same exact move.
So my only question is this, right? I'm not. We can definitely.
What did Kobe ever do without Phil Jackson?
You can say the same thing about Jordan. Jordan didn't win the championship.
Yeah, what did Jordan do without Phil Jackson?
Same thing.
So my real question is, how can you put LeBron, who is 3-6,
over Kobe,
matters, in the top 3?
Because look at Kobe's finals. First off, his first 3 were completely reliant on Shaq. Because he wouldn't have been there. He wouldn't have been there without Shaq.
Well, he took away one of LeBron's titles because he was on TV.
Shaq also wouldn't have been there without him.
Shaq did have Penny.
I can't agree with that because he was balling with Penny.
Did he
Shaq didn't win the championship with Penny.
He went and got his ass handed to him by Hakeem.
But he was that was young Shaq. That's why I personally have Hakeem.
That was young Kobe
over Shaq. But
anyway, that was young Kobe.
I don't have a problem with that debate. My only question is, how do you put a person with 6 finals losses in the top 3?
Over Magic, over Bird.
Like, see, this is where my problem with LeBron fans come in at. You can't tell me, oh, his numbers, and then totally ignore 6 times you got there and didn't get the job done. Like,
because who did he play? Look at who he played in those. He played the Spurs dynasty twice. He played the Spurs dynasty twice, and then he has the losses to the Warriors dynasty. The one he didn't have Kyrie or Love. It was just him and Dellavedova. And then you got the one asterisk you can give him is for the Mavericks loss because they 100% should have won that finals. And yep, he didn't show up in that finals. Completely get it. But other than that, this man was playing dynasties.
So, but once again, it brings me back to my point. I can recall during one of those series where he literally set his ass up at the press conference and said, "I'm the best player in the world, so it don't matter who I'm playing against."
Mm-hmm.
And still went out there and didn't get the job done. So it don't matter who you play in the finals. You got to handle your business when you get there. And if you're the best player in the world, I don't give a fuck who you playing against. You got to get the job done. That got to count for something.
I can't have
it. When he came back to the Cavs, there was never a postseason that he didn't show up.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's okay. Since you put it that way, what about the time he quit on the Cavs in the first place? That don't count against his record either, though, right?
The time that he quit on them because he said, "Hey, bring in some players for me to help me out," and they brought in a 40-year-old Antoine Jameson, a 40-year-old Shaq.
I'm not talking about the first time. I'm talking about the second time when he built the team and he quit on that same team. See, like everybody.
Yeah, he did.
No, but we just had this conversation.
That 61 win.
We just had that conversation when you were like, he did that for a business move for him and his family.
Yeah, but
we just had that conversation.
He quit on his team. Everybody blames J.R. Smith for
and then went to a shitty one.
Going back over the putback, but nobody said nothing about LeBron missing the fucking free throw. At the end of the day, he got like,
LeBron didn't miss the free throw. That was George Hill.
That was George Hill missed the free throw.
Didn't LeBron miss 2 before that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
that's he's not good
at. Regardless, LeBron had 50 points in that game. Like, I don't know what more you want him to do. He put up Donnie numbers in that game.
I'm saying this. This one in this LeBron GOAT talk right here. A GOAT is not gonna let JJ Barea lock him down.
Ever.
He let JJ Barea and Jason Terry lock him down.
A goat is not gonna get locked down by Bill Laimbeer.
Hey, he is punching people. That's the difference. JJ Barea was not punching people.
You gotta fight.
Rick Mahorn and Bill Laimbeer was brutalizing Jordan. They beat the shit out.
Because we ain't gonna act like he didn't go through my bucks and get knocked out too. So, and that's when we weren't that good. So
yeah, I'm just saying,
but my point is not Jordan. At the end of the day, I still don't see how you have that many players ranked above Kobe Bryant.
And I'm just saying, to me,
because when I look at it, I'm like, I guess it's hard because different positions and whatnot. Because I got so many big men. It just depends what you like. I mean, Wilt's arguably the most dominant player of all time. Tim Duncan's the great.
And that's why he will always be in the top 5.
Duncan's the greatest power forward of all time.
No.
I'm just saying, Kareem is the best player to me of all time.
He's the greatest power forward, but let me ask you this, because you said you also had Tim Duncan in front of Kobe. Why?
Yes.
When have you ever seen the best player on the team sitting on the bench with the game on the line?
Ooh, ouch. Your brother's not gonna like you, by the way.
Oh,
You
we
talking
have
about
this
Tim Duncan?
argument. Yeah, of course. How you think LeBron
Ooh,
got
ouch.
his second ring when Chris
Oh
Bosh
yeah,
got his
thanks to
about
Ray
with
Allen.
Ray Allen? What was Tim Duncan when all that was going down?
Tim Duncan missed that point blank layup.
All that
Goats
smoke,
gonna do that.
but he also was sitting on
But
the bench.
I'm not calling him the GOAT. But I seen Kobe miss lots of shots. Matter of fact, the last time they went to playoffs, they
And I
got
also
smacked.
seen Kobe drop 81.
But one thing you can
I
never say
seen
about
81.
Kobe, he never went out. You can never say he didn't try. You can say that too many times about LeBron.
But you know what? Kobe did demand a trade.
The same thing LeBron did.
Y'all want to forget about that?
Oh no, we don't.
No. When did LeBron
Hey,
demand a
I
trade?
also
He
remember
just
when
left when his
Kobe was a
contract was
Piston.
up.
Kobe was in the same position LeBron was in. Give
Kobe,
me some help, or I want out.
Hey, I remember Kobe was almost a
Kobe
Piston,
said,
but he
Kobe
vetoed the
said, give me
trade.
some help.
Kobe did the same thing LeBron did. Give me some help. I'm on my way out. It's the same move. But Kobe also didn't go join
He formed a no. He said he told them trade me, and they went out and they traded Kwame Brown for Pau Gasol.
Man, that was just a hook. That was a hook by Cook three. I don't know how they pulled that damn three though. That's some bullshit. That's a story for another day. That's some bullshit.
Hey, bro, Kwame
But
Brown was potential,
man, that's bullshit.
Nah, he was already ass at that point.
But like Brandon said, we're gonna come back to this one. We're gonna have to. But we got one more segment, and it's the nasty take. So we're gonna let this roll. We're gonna put the theme music on. I found it. So play it up. Oh, the nasty take. Back in his prime, back in the days, man. Can't move like that no more.
First of all, I don't you don't have to. You need to be back to all to get your things together. Because he already done with you because he, once again, after we had our segment last week, I don't know if you saw the news, but that fight against whatever the dude name is has officially been canceled by the Zone because they're not paying him $37 million to fight nobody. So Oscar De La Hoya, you worried about getting your career back on track when you're a full-time promoter. You need to get your dumb ass back in the office, get the motherfucking fighters you got. You only got 2 fighters left. You need to get them back, get them some fucking fights before Golden Boy Promotions be out of business again. Now, don't get me wrong. If you won't go in there with a young lion and get your ass whooped, I will actually pay money to watch you get knocked the fuck out because I can't stand it. But at the end of the day, you better get your fucking business back together because Canelo already crying about he won't out. Diaz, the young boy, he crying about he won't out because you still got him fighting on fucking Facebook. Don't nobody know this fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to be a young up-and-coming prospect. He ain't been on TV yet. Do your motherfucking job and stop worrying about coming out here and letting other men touch on you. Everybody knew you gay. We understood that already. The first time you got to call with the hook bottles up your ass. We don't care about you wanting men to touch you. You ain't got to go out and go sign a match just to get another man to touch you. We know what you like. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you better get your ass back in the office and get the people to fight we won't fucking see and stop with all this bullshit about you want to fight again. Now, I ain't got nothing else to say about his ass, man. Nothing else to say about it, bro. You know what, bro? We got to change this ass thing. You got my blood pressure all day talking about this shit. I told you I ain't want to talk about it because it pisses me off. We got to change this shit, bro.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you. Man, you brought the man.
He been hanging out. He been hanging out. He been hanging out with Odell.
Say, bro, it's 2020, bro. Nobody cares if somebody's gay. You don't have to hide that shit like this the 80s and 90s no more. Nobody cares. You want to be gay. Cool. But your problem trying to hide the fact that you gay is fucking up your business. Oscar's been in and out of rehab at least 20 times in the last 7-8 years. Because he don't know how to deal with the fact that he like shit stuck up his ass. Don't nobody care.
You gotta get me kicked off.
Fucking fight we want. Go ahead and let her put a coat out up your ass again. We don't care. All we want is the fights we want. We want the best fights. We tired of seeing you putting these bullshit shows together because you too busy trying to hide the fact that you want somebody to stick something up your ass. We don't care. We want to see Canelo against young, ripe competition. There's too many good fighters for him to be fighting somebody nobody ever heard of when he's supposed to be in the top 10 pound for pound. There's too much competition out here. We do not want to see.
I'm about to get kicked off.
All right,
I'm about to get kicked off.
Yeah. Let me dial it back, bro. You know what? The boxing.
Brandon, any thoughts on this thing?
I don't know what's going on with all these old motherfuckers trying to come back now. You got Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., which honestly I want to watch that for sure because just off the name value. But Oscar De La Hoya, like,
he ain't been shit since Mayweather.
Exactly. That's why like I don't think anybody wants to see him fight. Like,
that's the
nobody
thing.
wants to see him fight. Like nobody wants to see him fight. Like Mike Tyson, everybody's like, "Oh, what is?" Roy Jones Jr. Like when he was in his prime, he was unbeatable. But Oscar De La Hoya, like you got what by Mayweather, and like nobody cared about you.
Yeah, man. Ooh, boy. I might have to keep that segment on at the end of the show. Man.
Hey, you better watch out. He's gonna have another egg coming for you.
Yeah, I gotta find something he can rant on every week. Hey, I need y'all to give me suggestions what I can get Nasty to rant on next week. I need suggestions. Because I want to let y'all know this is not planned. I don't give him the topic of what he's gonna go off on beforehand. So when he gets it, this is a genuine reaction. It might be boxing, it might be baseball, it might be basketball.
I'm still mad at you about that 6-8 rant you made me do too.
That was funny. Can we get one more rant out, y'all? What you think about the Tatis Grand Slam controversy?
Say, bro,
hit the fuck out that ball every time.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because this is another thing I want to talk about. Because I play softball and baseball also. Pitchers, y'all gotta cut this bullshit out. At the end of the fucking day, if somebody hit the fucking ball 400 something feet or hit a home run, they deserve to celebrate, just like you celebrate when you strike a motherfucker out. You can't get mad, oh, he hit a home run and looked at it. Bitch, if I hit the ball 400 feet, I'm gonna look at that motherfucker too. Like, you strike the motherfucker out, you celebrate this shit. Now you wanna get mad, I'm gonna hit him with the ball because he looked at the home run. Man, cut that shit out. Grow the fuck up, man. You mad because he hit your shit out the park? Well, throw this shit where you supposed to throw it next time and stop letting motherfucker hit the ball out the park. They gotta cut that shit out, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, that is childish.
But I think the biggest problem was they were saying that it's like an unwritten rule in baseball when you know you're going to be intentionally walked to let that ball go. And that's what he sent out of the park, which at the end of the day, like you said, put the pitch where it needs to be, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, like, I understand because as a baseball player, anytime you got a 3-0 count, 9 times out of 10, you have a red light. But at the end of the day, they served that motherfucker up, and he did what he was supposed to do to it. So I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
This is why
I feel like
baseball.
with a 3-0 count, at a 3-0 count, that's the green light. Like if you swing and
swing.
miss, hey, you still got at least 2 more pitches.
Yeah, but see what they teach us
But
is,
if you hit that bitch out the park,
yeah, but they embed that in us even from a young age. When you got a 3-0 count, that means the pitcher struggling to find the strike zone. They tell you to make him throw your strike first. So a lot of times I had
That's bullshit. I'm about to.
I have to take 2 pitches because he threw 3 balls in a row to see if he can throw 2 strikes in a row or 3 strikes in a row. So that's
bullshit.
Coach to us, even at fucking 4, 5, 6 years old when we first.
That's why I quit baseball.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I quit
fuck
baseball.
that shit. I'm hitting that. I'm hitting out the park.
I'm hitting that shit. It's wrong with you. I'm like, so baseball is teaching what? What is that teaching our kids, man? Oh, because you can't do it right, I gotta let my competition make sure I hit myself right. Oh, we're not teaching competition.
Well, with that
in football, what they tell you, if you want them to stop scoring, keep them out the end zone, right? True. If you don't want the motherfucker to knock the shit out the park, don't throw him a softball up the middle.
Exactly. And I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that can hit something 80, 90, 100 miles an hour and put that bitch out the park, you deserve to celebrate. Because for those who have never seen nothing that hard, that is not fucking something easy to do. So for you to tell me I gotta do something that not everybody in the world could do and not be able to celebrate it, that's the dumbest shit ever. So that's why I was so glad when Joey Bass did his backflip.
Oh yeah.
When he hit that fucking big ass home run in the playoffs and he just threw the fucking I was glad. At the end of the day, man, when you got moments like that and you do some shit like that, you supposed to be able to enjoy it. That's why baseball don't have many fans except for the motherfuckers that like to play the sport that can sit down and watch it because y'all don't give people nothing they want to see.
Listen, Nasty. The only fans of baseball is these old boomers. Ain't nobody our age really watching that shit like talking about. We watch it, but it's not like faithfully watching it. I'm not watching that shit for 9 innings. I'm sorry. I might watch it 3, 4 innings. It don't resonate with younger fans. Like, you gonna tell me I can't hit a home run on a 3-0 pitch? It's some bullshit rule that was made up back in the day to pet the ego of a damn pitcher. So I guarantee if I'm 0-2, he's not gonna throw a damn ball. He's gonna try to strike my ass out.
Exactly.
Fuck them on unwritten rules. Fuck the MLB for that shit. I'm just being real. No, that's why y'all going the way of hockey. That's what I'm saying. It used to be America's pastime. They go on the way of fucking hockey. And I even watch hockey because these motherfuckers gonna get their tooth knocked out in hockey. I'll watch fucking hockey. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Like, you see motherfuckers in hockey, they fighting every rip. I'll watch that. I'm like, yeah. At least some compassion going on.
Yeah, man. But see, baseball unwritten rules, bro. That shit gotta go, man. It's killing the sport, bro. Only purists really still watch that shit. And the games ain't really that entertaining for us to watch it the way we watch it. The only time I watch it at this point, the Cardinals have to be playing. I don't want to see.
And our Red Sox suck. So I haven't been watching it. We fucking suck. After we gave up Mookie Betts for nothing.
What y'all let Mookie go? What, y'all
I just want to see a Christian Yelich home run. That's the only reason I'm watching.
So baseball. Listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Here you go, look. Baseball. Listen to the podcast. Y'all gonna have to make that shit more modern. We ain't got time to watch. Oh, you can't backflip. Let me go up there. I'm showing you. I'm gonna do a fucking backflip after I hit that bitch out the ball. Don't shoot. You gotta make that shit exciting. Fuck that shit. I'm like, man. That's why I say Joey Bats, you are forever my hero for that shit. Because every time I go play baseball, I try to recreate that fucking backflip. That was the hardest backflip I ever seen in my life.
Hey, bro, that shit made my day, bro. Because you don't get that kind of celebration on a baseball field. That shit made my day.
And it made news. Look, it made news and made baseball relevant for a little while. Exactly. They want to see the next the Blue Jays, right?
Yeah.
Everybody want to see the next Blue Jays game to see if there's going to be a fight or not.
Because you know they want to throw at him for that shit.
Shit, man. He's probably going to knock another one out the park and flip that bitch again. Tati, listen to us. Keep hitting them bitches out the park.
Hey, bro,
Y'all got any shout outs, man? Before we go, shout outs to
oh, well, you know who I want to start my shout out with. Shout out to the first lady of Venom and Smoke. You made my motherfucking day. Man, say, bro, I'm going to smile all night because of that. Ain't that motherfucker some more? Give the people what they want. Make sure you hit them on top of that bald head so I can see one of them eggs fry on their head because he hot right now. So, you know what? Michelle, you know what? You know it's all love over here, and I got the vocals ready. Just let me know what song you want, you heard me?
all right, Brandon, you go. Your turn.
Hey, I want to say shout out to y'all again having me out here. I have a great time. It's nothing but laughter and straight entertainment when we get out here. So I appreciate that. And then I just want to say shout out to my Bucks. We finally got that playoff dub. We got to get that monkey off our back. We got that monkey off our back. So let's see where we go with it.
All right, man. I want to shout out y'all fellas. I want to shout out y'all fellas. Continue doing the show, man. I appreciate it. I had a blast today, bro. This shit been funny. I want to shout out my old lady because payback is a bitch. Oh, you never know. You might never see it coming. You would never see it coming. Oh, payback is coming. And I will make sure it be filmed when I do it.
Oh, I was like, say, wear GoPro, please.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, man. Look, she egged me on my own show, bro. I gotta go clean up a lot of sticky and shit, fucking around. Cause she caught my arm. The egg caught my arm, and then it splattered all the way over to my leg, and then it went all on the floor, man. Shit everywhere. Man, kid fucked up. But she got me. She missed my head, though. No head shot. I'm good.
It ain't over though. She got a whole case left. She ain't finished.
Don't worry. Oh, she got to come back. She left. Oh, I'm waiting for her at the door.
She did what she said she was gonna do, bro. You can't be upset about that.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I told y'all I was gonna do. It's all right. But like I said, shout out to her for that. She started the prank war. His own. Like I said, shout out to y'all fellas. Man, shout out to everybody who watching. Man, you know what? Shout out to the NBA for fucking my Pistons again. Shout out. Shout out. With no losing.
Oh,
they me too the fuck out of my Pistons. That's fucked up. That's my shout out. Thanks a lot, Adam Silver. You fucked up another season for a Piston fan who been down since 90. Fuck y'all, man. With that being said, you probably do another show around.
Y'all might be able to get Armin back.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You probably do a show around Tuesday if Nancy did get her kicked off for the Oscar De La Hoya rant. That, you know, when he said stuff at some people's orifices, we're gonna use that word for Mark Zuckerberg, whatever name is, so he don't take us off. But like, man, we'll be back probably around Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, whatever good with y'all fellas. But I get with y'all. It's your boy Mo Young, man. Just keep supporting. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.